Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the best ways to save a lot of money fast. When it comes to saving money, these are the 4 tips and tricks that I have that work exceptionally well when it comes to saving a lot of money without feeling like you are cutting back when really you are. These money saving tricks can be implemented immediately as long as you follow these techniques and you click the like button if you haven't done so already. All right, let's now jump into the video. So the first trick that I have for you today is to not spend any money. Just kidding. In all seriousness though, the first trick that I have for you is anything that I'm about to buy, I usually wait 1 or 2 days before purchasing it. This is to cut down on any impulse purchases that you may make without even realizing it. And it's something that I do all the time. So after a few days, if I still want it, I will purchase it. But more times than not, the desire for wanting the item subsides and I'll no longer want to buy it. Now, the second trick that I have for you, and assuming that you've waited the day or a few days about buying something, then think to yourself, if someone offered me the cash equivalent for this item right now, would I rather have the cash? Oftentimes we're so fixated on the item, we do not even think about what its costs. So think to yourself, would you rather have the item or the cash? If you choose to not buy the item, it's almost the equivalent to actually getting paid to save. When you apply this mentality to other purchases, it really gets you prioritizing what's important and what's going to give you the most long-term value. It also helps you think about the aspect of saving money than buying the thing you really want. The third trick to saving money is to think to yourself, how many hours would I have to work to pay for it? So if you're making $20 an hour and you decide to spend $60 on dinner, in a way, that dinner is costing you 3 hours of your time. Or spending $20 on your lunch break is like working an extra hour just to pay for it. It's kind of like thinking, would I rather eat a Snickers bar than spend 40 minutes burning it off? I'd rather eat the Snickers bar and then burn it off. But the right answer is to not eat the Snickers bar. The point is, it is a lot easier to cut out than it is to burn off. And the same thing applies to spending. It is a lot easier to not buy something than it is to make the money to go buy it. By thinking this way, you'll become more mindful when you spend your money and just how long it will take to pay for it. The fourth trick that I have for you is kind of a fun exercise. When you decide not to purchase an item, you want to transfer that money into a separate account. This is a great way to make sure you're actually saving that money, and you can also begin seeing the immediate results of saving as soon as you save by having more money in the bank. For example, if you decide not to go out for that $20 lunch and instead you cooked from home for a $10 lunch, you can take that $10 savings and put it into a separate savings account. Then apply this to every single one of your expenses where you can cut back and save money. And when you do this, you'll be able to see the savings increase over time. All right, those are the 4 tips and tricks I have for you to save money fast. They don't seem like much, but if you stay mindful and consistent, you will really surprise yourself and you will find that your savings account will grow. That is all I have for you today, so please like this video, subscribe, and be on the lookout for my next video.